Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo. Alright, time for me to answer your questions. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time? So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the Tri-Commission?
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted, too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend. You're asking the right questions, and to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island, and I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the main thing was, I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true. That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Change the tide of the times?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading. Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
Toma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose this is goodbye for now. Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori Tea House, as per the letter. Good luck with everything. See you soon.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going. Huh? What's up? Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about that! Wait, so... did Toma forget that too? Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing! As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Komori Tea House to settle the score! Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the border and see how far we get.
Stop there! Present your travel permits.
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as you'll get. Those are the rules.
As expected. Traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito? Are you saying we should go and meet with Guess It Can't Hurt to try? Even if Paimon has a few... Who knows? Maybe he's our biggest fan.
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's office. No trespassers.
We're here to see,
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel. Come on in. Let's see what we can do for you.
did you get all that, mister?
My sincere apologies.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan. It's an honor to meet you both.
Nice to meet you, sir. So, the reason we wanted to come...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me, and I should very much like to make their acquaintance. Let's not limit this to business only.
So what you're saying is, we really are pretty famous, huh?
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind?
Exactly! Paimon thinks you make an excellent point.
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of their harbingers in a duel.
Whoa, you heard about that too? Yep, it's true, all right.
As I thought.
Something wrong?
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all. Rito is greatly honored. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people.
Oh, sure, no problem. Whatever you need, right?
Excellent. Well then, you must know the Genshin. A flower grows on the mountain.
Yep, we've picked a few of those before. So,
Yes, bring me 300 Genshin, would you? Freshly picked, I mean.
did Paimon hear that wrong?
Too much? Then how about this? We have a few items that...
That sounds much more like it.
709 letters to be precise.
Hey, what gives? How come you don't have people?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
That's the spirit. Don't...
You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous.
Halt, you two!
Huh? What did we do?
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insists that you read it immediately.
A letter? Quick, let Paimon see. So this means she wants you to secretly meet her at night? But you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on?
You finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato. This is technically the second time we have met. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments. And at last, we have the chance to meet.
Is it Paimon, or does something seem a bit off here?
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is, well...
Discuss what?
Ahem. I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Like father, like daughter. Couldn't you be more original?
No, you misunderstand me. Please, allow me to explain. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamaji of the Tenryou Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. But my heart is with Kamaji. There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlanders. Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you lead. To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma...
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty...
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone. We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help you off the island. It just... Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border.
Is this really necessary?
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested.
Is there something wrong, Lady Hiragi?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself and an additional qualified escort be dispatched to ensure safe transport of the goods.
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort this shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a matter. And as for this qualified escort...
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has all...
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure you are all quite familiar with my father's temperament. Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee my safety on your own?
Boy, Chisato can...
Yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an honor to have you accompanying us. Your safety is our highest priority.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to this.
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her in the utmost capacity.
Yes, but that's not the problem here.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential thieves more time to prepare, no?
Yes, my lady. You heard her. There's no time to lose.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it!
The wrong test subject.
Monster sighted. Prepare to counterattack. Protect Lady Hiragi at all costs.
We'll take care of this! Stay with Chisato!
hunter becomes the hunted.
Watch out! More monsters inbound! Lady Hiraki, stay close.
That was unexpected.
Cut down.
Boom! You're open. I got him cornered. Yes.
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission.
My lady.
So that's how it is.
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us. I'm sure.
I'm not afraid to say that he's the one I love.
The one you.
Shinojo, did you honestly think that...
What? No, I was just clarifying, that's all. I would never in my wildest dreams,
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If my...
Yes, of course.
But what will happen?
Don't fret. My father has always been one to spoil me. The worst he'd do is sentence me to half a day without food, or something to that effect.
Huh. Paimon never
I wish you a safe journey.
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
all right.
We're finally on our own way again! I suppose it's time we find Toma. Now, where did he say he would meet us again? Oh, right! Komori Tea House! Are you running away?
Final warning! Do not attempt to resist!
Locked up! No.
Ugh, worthless pile of garbage.
Stop yapping, just take it or leave it. Hit.
Is to have the patience to move mountains.
Please speak to President Summer.
To the letter?
Sorry, we don't serve the general public. I'm afraid you'll have to leave.
Wait! We're not the general public!
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation, judging by your attire.
Are our clothes really so...
The Yashiro Commission's seal. This must... In which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House, a safe haven for the Yashiro Commission.
Well, that sounds more like it. Well, now that we're here, where's Toma? Paimon doesn't see him anywhere. Do you think he forgot his promise to meet us?
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
What? Is that dog talking to us?
Relax, no need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form? Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
Alright, I've had my fun.
Hey! You're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister!
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long, as was the case in Rito. So I came up with this little fun greeting for when you arrived. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier, though it was quite necessary. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Miss Kamisato, and whether you had the courage to face the lightning alongside us.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna forgive you just because you're getting all serious now.
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies. Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning, haven't you? Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination. A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same. But when the lightning struck... Ah, so you've heard of his story. His light still burns all the more brightly. Yes, of course. I will bring you to the Kamisato residence where the Yashiro Commission is located. But before that, there is one other place I was hoping you both would accompany me to.
Oh? Where?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practically anywhere on Narukami Island.
This area sure feels gloomy. Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing tricks? Or are there things embedded in the statue?
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt Decree are put into this statue?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt Decree. Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt is the city of freedom, and Liyue is the city of contracts. As for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The Eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to rule over Inazuma. As such, she relies on the Tri-Commission to regulate the nation's affairs and the Sakoku Decree to limit the people's movement. The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it for all time.
Seems like every god has their own will.
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt Decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change, and that her eternity doesn't allow for such instability to exist. Whatever the case, the fact is that the Raiden Shogun has dispatched the Tenryou Commission to scour the nation for visions, embedding each one in this statue. And this statue of the omnipresent god can be seen as Inazuma's symbol of eternity.
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun is being, I don't know, selfish?
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Raiden Shogun. And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt Decree is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato has been committed to fighting it since the day it was announced.
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything. Did something happen?
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then what?
Aspirations? That would seem to confirm the saying. Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. That is where visions come from. In other words, a person's vision represents their ambition. So if what you just said is true, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined. All right, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Finally!
Very. To the very Everything has its use.
Were you not given toys to play with as a child? Is that it?
Everything has its use.
Were you not given toys to play with as a child? Is that it?
Do I get a share?
You actually want this trash?
There you are, eavesdropper. The more, the merrier.
Target acquired.
Let me amuse you with assistance.
Do I get a share?
You actually want this trash?
I'll keep an eye.
Deal. I'm in. Is this really necessary?
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expect—
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guests. Miss Kamisato is delighted to finally meet you.
Is this the Shirasage Himegimi you keep going on about? So— Oh, behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to receiving guests. Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me.
Makes sense.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion, especially following such a long and wearisome journey over the sea. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation, and Toma assures me that you do indeed possess the power to change the tide of the times. At present in Inazuma, in the name of the Vision Hunt Decree, the people's aspirations are being senselessly trampled underfoot. Though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds, given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance of our duties. A commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, we cannot remain indifferent to this situation without also remaining indifferent to our own fate. Traveler, lend us your power, and we can— Oh.
See, milady, it's just like I said.
No, please! Wait! Please, don't go! I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them.
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt Decree, and a swordmaster—
Correct. Please do all you can to help.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Let's see, where's the—
Why are you doing this? Why leave all of a sudden, after all these years?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about.
Ah, you must also be here to— Teijima has protected this place ever since he arrived here 30 years ago. Keeping out the treasure hoarders, fending off any monsters that draw near, resolving quarrels. But now, all of a sudden, we will gladly apologize if that's the case. Well,
If you want my opinion, something to do, it's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong, and still they confiscated his vision. After that, I can't claim to fully understand it, but I could tell that he'd lost something very important to him. Truth be told, we aren't sure whether trying to keep him here is the right thing to do.
Seems like he's a You must be Tejima. So what's...
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but true. And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? I don't have answers to those questions, because I can't remember anymore. In the past, I knew I wanted to stay here. But whatever result...
Okay. Well, in that case... But if you can't... Oh! Maybe if you just...
Oh, that reminds me. Last time...
I keep a diary? If you say so. I honestly can't seem to remember.
Oh, yes, you do. And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you...
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima...
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find the diary.
This looks like Tejima's diary, all right. Let's see what we have here. Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was... I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon... Seems like... I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori you gave me has faded a... Now that's the kind of info we're looking... So this is the Omamori Tejima wrote about. Interesting. Looking at the color and... But anyway, if he had this with him all the time, there... The soil looks like it's been disturbed. Must be something pretty amazing if it It looks like a letter. Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again? But he's been here for 30 years. Well, let's go give Tejima his...
Well, I'll be. That's certain. Still, it's clear that over the years, I must have made a note. And just look at all the things. How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Love? Regret? No. After all, I've forgotten who she was. It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. I think... maybe not. Although, what if she were to turn up eventually? When I think about it like that. How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even... I shall remain here.
Tejima seems to be dealing... okay. But still, seems it's just like Ayaka and Tomo were saying. That certainly explains this. At least we were able to help him, weren't we? According to Miss Kamisato, the second one... They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in Inazuma, the ones actually enforcing the Vision Hunt Decree. But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency provisions?
The entire clan is counting on that food. We demand an explanation.
How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about emergency provisions.
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy samurai.
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this!
Oh, huh? And who are you? One of Kurosawa's gang, no doubt.
What? We just happened to be passing by. We heard the commotion and came to see what the matter was.
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps you can help us settle this matter. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area, and he's the one responsible for distribution. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he suddenly refuses to give us anything. He's keeping the provisions for himself, I just know it. We'll starve without them.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind man, but he's shown his true colors. He's the same as all the other samurai. It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated. The Raiden Shogun doesn't need people like him helping her rule the nation.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But why would she ever want us to help someone like him? Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and see what he has to say.
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. Now, if you look... That's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt Decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were. And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now. To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders. Which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two. If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Huh. He seems to be telling the truth, but we better confirm. Let's go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say. We should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods.
You haven't seen anything yet. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey.
You demand, boss!
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after.
Another test subject. Fry!
I got him cornered! Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked. Come on, boss.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you. Kurosawa. Oh, I remember. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh?
So what did you see inside?
Food supplies. You kidding? That place was a complete... I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning... But now that you've caught us, how about we make...
You've got a deal!
Huh? What the...
There's nothing in here but IOUs!
Yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aoi. We better talk to this Miss Aoi. As for you guys, you're free to...
Yeah, so we redeemed ourselves for some...
Shut it.
Running away?
Locked on.
Pile of garbage.
Stop yapping, just take it or leave it.
Drop your weapons!
I get a share?
You actually want this trash?
Yeah! Dang!
My mistake!
Suffice!
I got him cornered!
My blade! To the fairy! To the fairy! Cut down! Like this.
Everything has its use.
Were you not given toys to play with as a child? Is that it?
Do I get a share?
You actually want this trash?
Bring it!
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something? Or perhaps there's something you... Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it?
Whoa! Let's not get it. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much?
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the...
So that's how he was getting those emergency provisions. But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the price...
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have enough, especially after such long and careful planning. So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense. And no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice. If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now. Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself. If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself?
Bruh. So that's how you're supposed to do it? All this time, bro. All this time. All this time.
I see. That reminds most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name. Sword? Oh, didn't he tell you? I've asked him about his origins. He told me that in hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Oh, but before you go. Information is, don't worry. I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions. Let's go talk to Kurosawa.
I mean, I'm broke. Don't stop stealing my money, bruh. Stop showing my money. Okay, please, I beg. Oh, hi, Catherine. Catherine, shut up! Oh, my bad, Bookie. My bad, Catherine. My bad. Catherine, I don't care. I don't, Catherine, please.
Ad Astra.
Let me do my thing, bro. Damn. Ooh, what's these? Oh, I got another scholar. Oh. Wait. So, it's pretty pointless, huh? Bum,
presented them with a choice. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders?
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing
Strange. I don't really have any such recollection. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why? But I cannot deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was... This sword was... I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off. What did he say? It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was... All I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed and said to me...
Hey, if you look carefully, there's... Can you recognize the words?
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to be taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. But what use are virtue and justice? I purchased a... The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me. And the irony of all of it is, I somehow still felt sorry when threatening them with my blade. I'm incapable of being a good person, yet...
Yet another trouble. When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's... In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah. See, fortunately for us, let's go find the next...
Fortunately for us, it's crazy. I'm my used little savage. Oh, not such a water beater there, to be honest.
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be... Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Okay, Paimon.
Don't worry, Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though...
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism...
Hey there! Did...
Who are you? Don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Don't make me draw my blade, or you...
No! You got it so wrong! We just came here to...
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came up, but then we got here and overheard...
From the way you're... Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many... You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. He's not able to take on any... I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? Sensei's name is Domon. A name I'm sure, though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword masters, never losing a single fight. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor... But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his... He says the strangest things. Oh, Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's been possessed by an evil spirit.
Okay.
So, we've asked the shrine maidens from the Grand Narukami Shrine, but if I'm honest, I still have my...
The Grand Narukami?
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is... Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrines... So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be... The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to come and watch if you're in...
So, losing your vision can cause possession?
I guess. I don't know, Paimon. Oh, that's a pretty sound.
Here's how I allocate my energy.
Kanish, shh.
So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, when she asked him who the people were, he said it looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew, others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the name. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago. And he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine maidens managed to subdue him. So the exorcism can finally continue. The ritual has now begun. All we can... Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water.
Junior, shut up, bro. You're just speaking Japanese right now, y'all. Like, shut up. Hello, person that we met earlier that I do not remember the name of.
Who's that sneaking around? We won't let them get away with it.
Okay.
Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up?
I was already one step ahead of you, bro.
Is this definitely the right place?
Ooh.
Let's look a little further up.
Oh.
Suspicious person sighted. That's gotta be.
Hello.
How did you catch up
Oh,
with me?
not the same person. My bad, books.
Are you sure you're Dolmon's disciples? Unless...
Excuse me? And what are you doing sneaking around these...
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained I don't care to talk about that time anymore.
His senior?
Anzai? Yes, that's me. Because I don't wish to see Dolmon or anyone else associated with him ever again. When we were young, we trained under the same sword mat. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked practitioners of Make-Yoshi's Sui art, seek to achieve stillness of mind. But Dolmon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei's... I thought so too at the time. But Dolmon began making swift progress. Only then did I realize that it was Dolmon. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing.
Sure sounds like he meant business.
Because until he arrived, I was convinced of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. Dolmon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the... Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in... After that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down, though, I still So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete... So you see, I came... Okay, you've heard my story.
Seems like we got it wrong. Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us.
Paimon, you're not sure about anything, bro.
What? You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean that he's just lost his mind? But how...
Nanako, please.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of it, but spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself, and all is certainly not lost. For I received word not...
Lady Yai? Is that...
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed. I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your sensei.
Excuse me, Miss Inagi, but I must ask...
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your... I must leave now, but we will meet soon.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself would have taken...
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned enough to deserve...
No, that's not what I meant at all. I just mean this is Lady Yai, the head shrine maiden. Anyway, given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our sensei...
Sure! After all, everyone's... Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to...
Oh my god. Shush. Huh. That's so far. Okay. Okay. Oh. Woohoo! Yeah, I don't feel like fighting y'all, so yeah. Where's our waypoint at, bro? Okay, yeah, okay. I don't dare to touch that, to be honest. Ooh, what's these? Knuckleweed. Okay. It's a pretty weed. It's a pretty, yeah, it's so pretty. Oh. Bring it. Where's our damn waypoint, bruh? Like, actually, could be up here. It was up here. Alright. I was right. Oh. Okay. But how are we supposed to get up here? Because I just did a whole, like... I just went a whole different way. Yeah, okay. It's a fox. I think. I don't know. Okay.
Do you think that's Lady Yai?
It is.
Oh, no, also, is it just Paimon? I think, it was probably...
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see the...
Lady Yai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what...
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
Ooh, she's got a pretty voice.
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, as one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yi, even without his...
Your school practices make you stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that... There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple, and defeated them both? Lady, I'm not sure the path of the swordmaster is filled with twists and turns. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes and dreams of others. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters, to focus on the way ahead. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly descended into the state you see him in now. Much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine. Poor Sensei.
I'm sorry, Father. Sensei. I'm sorry.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that all? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Ansai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you?
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our ambitions short, now I know that we can't place our hopes in you, but that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the...
But what if one day, I put everything I had into trying to become the best? If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me, I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with my head held high.
Nanako's far from the only one.
Goodness.
You see? You can play. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me. So I can't claim to understand it. But So, just as I once placed my ambition, you are not in the same position that I was. When I left...
I understand. I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and for the sake of Miyakyoshi, sweetheart. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. The emptiness, but as your sensei, I shall commit to... This is my promise. And I humbly ask of...
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you, but I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo anymore. Well, don't just stand there staring at me.
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his...
Traveler, a moment, please. Lady Yi has some words for you.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Okay,
Lady
guys.
Yi seems to have taken a real itch. She seems super mysterious. Paimon's so curious what she really meant by all that. We can come back to it in a...
Alright. Whee! That is a pretty place to stay at, though. I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka!
Huh?
Hello.
Traveler, Paimon. It is a pleasure to... I have heard all about how you helped our 3 friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Yeah. Ayaka?
Because now that you have done the 3 things I asked of you...
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second. But isn't Toma your,
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first...
Oh. Okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out...
Thank you both kindly. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. Perhaps in the thunder's roar, lightning's flash, the wind's assault, and the rain's descent. But I believe that surely you understand what they must endure. It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which you will? Really? Naturally.
Alright, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you he wouldn't reject them. I'd play... Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to matters of a more...
All this damn moving, bro. Oh, wait. Purr. I had to move. Purr.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
Bye-bye, Bookie.
So, what's the deal with this place anyway? What makes it your favorite meeting spot?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has the exclusive right to plan, build, and repair any property on this land. And even to allow or deny access. Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not appropriate to discuss details in front of bystanders.
Oh, Paimon gets it! Gotta keep a bit of mystery, right?
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears built a tea house here. Only members of the Yashiro Commission are permitted to come and go as they please.
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
In any case, we can talk freely here. I presume you have a few questions that you wish to ask me?
I always do, Boogie.
The almighty Shogun. I have seen her on but only a few occasions, most of them formal ceremonies. She inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of absolute authority. But as I recall, there was something else about her that struck me even more deeply. It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of, well, an executive official, I suppose. Focused exclusively on her single goal of implementing eternity, acting accordingly without feeling. The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the Vision Hunt Decree is something that has no implications whatsoever. After all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Moreover, it is not unknown for visions to spark jealousy in others. Because of this, the attitude of most people towards the Vision Hunt Decree is one of indifference.
How can they be like that? Paimon's getting mad.
Nevertheless, in addition to us, there is also the resistance on Watatsumi Island.
Resistance? You mean like an army fighting against the decree?
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied together under Sangonomiya on Watatsumi Island to form a resistance group. To say a little more about Sangonomiya, historically, there has always been some conflict between them and the shogunate of Narukami Island due to their different belief systems. But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely fighting the Vision Hunt decree. Of course! We have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree arrives at Tenshukaku, it is promptly vetoed by both the Tenryou Commission and the Kanjo Commission, and subsequently scrapped. They invariably adopt a stance of unconditional support for the Shogun's decisions. They have no interest in discussing anything. It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to issue the Vision Hunt decree.
Ooh, Paimon has a question though!
Oh? What would you like to know, Paimon?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the Vision Hunt decree?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. Coming to terms with that is already a difficult step to take.
So what are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm that is being caused by this decree. For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge, or manufacturing counterfeit visions for them as a contingency measure.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake visions?
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article. The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been arrested by the Tenryou Commission.
Darn! So they found out about it? Ugh.
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. But Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission, breaking him out of prison would risk dragging down the reputation. By no means do we intend to place the burden of such a task on your shoulders alone. When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Naganohara family. There, you will find someone who can help you.
Damn, alright.
Points for agility.
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me. If you think your elemental powers are enough to resist the Vision Hunt decree, then you'd better think again. Believe me, You're not the first of your kind we've encountered, and we've seen the same unpleasant outcome time after time. You'd best save yourself the trouble.
Can't you make an exception? I just got this vision. I won't even use it, I promise.
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch the... Psst. Hey, wait! Huh? There's someone trying to get our attention. Come on, this way. What's going on? Shh, quiet. Just sit tight and watch for a moment. Hey, this isn't right, you know. Just because you don't have a... Huh? Hey, wait! You do have a vision! Shh! If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
Alright. Here, take it.
Wise choice. Alright, let's go.
What should we do now? He's already given up... this is your fault! You're the one who stopped us from interfering!
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now, I'm sure I would have lost it.
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
Oh, so that's what's going on here! And to think Paimon was about to unleash Paimonial wrath on Miss Yoimiya! Sorry about that.
Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same side. You just didn't know it, you know? Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Yoimiya, the current owner of Naganohara Fireworks. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Great to meet ya.
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya. She's the queen of the summer festival. Without her and her fireworks, summer on Narukami Island just wouldn't be the same.
Whoa, that's quite the introduction. Paimon loves fireworks. It's nice to meet you.
Stop it, Hanjiro. You'll embarrass me. As for thanking me, you'd be better off thanking Master Masakatsu. He's the one that gave me the fake visions in the first place. His handiwork allowed me to keep my own vision. Whew, I can't even imagine trying to run the business without it.
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a good man. It's too bad good people seldom get the recognition they deserve.
Master Masakatsu?
Huh? Do you guys know him too? You don't say. Then it sounds like the Shirasagi Himegi, but if I just march straight in there by myself... So, what about if I join you instead?
Sure, welcome to the team. Ayaka told us to go look for help at a fireworks shop. She must have meant you.
Seems like I finally got a new job to do. Besides hiding vision bearers in my shop, that is. So, Master Masakatsu is being held at the police station. I've already surveyed the area and found a way in.
Whoa, talk about a reliable source. Seems we've got the right person on our team.
Not bad, huh? Let's go.
It's time to...
I hear you've got a job for me.
I'm sorry, yeah. I need to love you up, but like, I need you for a reason.
Now that we're inside, this place is a whole lot...
Come on, this way. I certainly wouldn't want to end up locked away in here. We should split up. I've got a...
you sure?
Yes,
Oh.
I must withdraw.
Bring it! Talk about a big door! Seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
Oh, I did not see you coming. Damn, bro.
I dare you! I must withdraw. I must withdraw.
I need to train harder.
Who goes there?
Ooh! I did not see that coming, bro. Why is there traps? Oh, man. Bro. Okay.
Wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick.
Do I have food? I don't. Alright.
These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
I'm fine. Kenny's too strong.
I must withdraw. Who goes
Teach me a
there?
lesson.
Locked up.
Show me what you've got.
I dare you.
Yeah. I need to train harder.
Letting Crave's names echo!
I got you.
Watch your step.
Damn, alright.
Target acquired. I must take I've lost.
Damn, bro. Calm down. I just healed up, man. So rude. What these?
Doesn't that Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
Teach me a lesson. Watch your step.
Damn!
Show me what you've got.
I got him cornered. I dare you.
Show me what you've got.
How about, bruh?
Bring it!
Show me what you've got.
Judgment!
Allow me to strike first.
Where'd you just come from? Bro! You know what? How about you come to me, bro? You're stuck in the corner. There you down. Oh, he's gonna hit. Here we go.
Train harder.
Target acquired. I must withdraw.
You confuse the heck out of me, bruh.
Shh! Quick! Hide! Look over there. That must be Master Masakatsu.
Did you really think that little trick of yours could fool us?
Locking you up was just the beginning.
No!
Oh no! Those Tenryo Commission fruits are torturing him!
If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then... Huh? Yoimiya, when did you get back here?
I'm here to watch.
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Ma'am.
We were just teaching him a little lesson, that's all.
Who's that?
That's Kujo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kujo clan of the Tenryo Commission. She's also a general in the Shogun's army.
Make way, let me have a look at him. I'm sure you're well aware that torture is strictly against military regulations.
Yes, ma'am.
If you are unashamed of such disgraceful action, then...
Yes, ma'am. It won't happen again.
Hey, this is our chance.
Yoimiya, are you sure now's the right time?
Who is that? Quick, go and investigate.
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
Okay, or just still.
Sorry. I didn't mean to. Don't worry, I've got us covered. Time?
Fireworks!
Huh? Was that an explosion?
It sounded like fireworks.
Quick, let's hurry!
The fireworks were in...
Fireworks aren't just for festivals, you know. I was particularly... Well, fireworks are my craft after all. Every batch has to be spectacular.
Look, the coast is clear!
Yoimiya, is that you?
Master Masakatsu! Sorry we took so long. Oh, those awful guards.
Come on! We've got no time to lose! Oh.
Yes, leave. Before I let my judgment get the better of me. He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets immediate medical attention. But remember, once he's recovered, it won't be...
Well...
Leave this place.
Ooh, chest, big chest. There's really nothing good in it. No surprise there.
We're finally out of that creepy place.
Yes.
Master Masakatsu, How do you...
Don't worry. I think I can make it to the infirmary without kicking over.
Thank you. All of you. Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu.
Don't take care of me. I got being up, man. I got being up.
To rescue him. Right, Kujusara. It seems as though there are some okay people among the ranks of the Tenryou Committee. How about we go tell Ayaka?
How about I get some food so I can heal up, man? How about that? I have so much of world. I have so many world quests. What do I got so many, man? Like, look at this. Oh. Oh, it's that one. Am I able to make some food, man? Wait. Ooh, wait. I might be able to. Yes, her. Not the. Oh, hello? There we go. Oh, nothing. Per. We're Gucci now. She's so pretty. Like, ugh.
All right, team. Let's move.
How about you shut up, bro? Can I teleport? I cannot. Alright. Okay. Guess I won't teleport then. Oh, it is right here. Ha 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 ha.
I see. So Kujo-Sara stayed her hand. It would appear she still has some honor to her. I wonder if we should try establishing contact with her. Perhaps we could coax out some information.
Unlikely. Don't forget, Kujo-Sara is also, in her eyes, Master Masakatsu if our true motives were ever divulged.
True. Though if you ask me, Master Masakatsu's we are now one step closer to victory. And we couldn't have done it without Yoimiya and the Traveler. You're turning out to be even more reliable than we expected.
Don't mention it.
Indeed. Things may have turned out very differently this time without the help of the Traveler. But if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the Vision, it is time we make ready our next...
There's no need to rush, my lady. Things seem to have taken a turn for the better, at least. Not only... yes, which reminds me. The Tenryou Commission seems to be making preparations for a celebration. They call it a ceremony of sorts.
He's so pretty. Like, why looking so majestic right now? Like, hold on.
And the number of samurai out enforcing the Vision Hunt decree seems...
A ceremony, you say? Why would such a task be left to the Tenryou Commission?
I don't know, but I'm sure it has nothing to do with us. Anyway, with the...
You do. Being in a constant state of alert will only tire us further. Toma,
I'd say a celebratory feast is in order. Might I suggest an evening of hot... Funny enough, I learned a new hot pot...
Hot pot game? What?
Simply put, every person prepares an ingredient to add to the hot, then we take it in turns to close our eyes, pick an ingredient out of... Anyone who guesses correctly can go again, and whoever finishes the meal with the most points is declared the winner. Tradition... Don't you think it sounds like fun? I've been wanting to give it a try.
You really do get it, though. Sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Time to... Ooh,
feels like Yoimiya's fireworks are going off inside me.
Who would have guessed that Toma would be the winner? He ate practically all those...
Salt-crusted herring, unripe lavender melon, flash-boiled dongo. Oh, hold up. My life is starting to flash before my eyes.
You've only got yourself to blame, Toma. All the...
But weren't you the one who added those little cakes, Ayaka? I think the traveler ended up eating one. Boiling cakes in hot pot. Ugh. Think of the texture.
Well...
I must apologize. To be perfectly honest, I thought the cakes would be a tasty addition.
Uh-oh. I'm definitely not okay. I need to lie down. I feel like a new man.
You know,
you could take a doo-doo.
You was guessed wrong on purpose, and it would have been someone else's turn.
Guess perhaps I did get a little carried away. Still, I think my luck has already taken a turn for the best. So without further ado, I hereby...
Oh, brother.
Good effort, team. Another important job.
Yes. If the Tenryo Commission truly is as busy with preparations and with the extra time,
let's all take some much-needed time off. After a few days, downtime is hard to come by these days, so I'll tidy things up here and start thinking about our...
There's gonna be a sequel?
I guess so.
Why not? We should play again now that everyone knows...
Bye, Toma! Seems we won't need to be visiting...
Okay.
Where do we go from here? What's the plan?
I don't know, Paimon. I do not know.
Traveler, Paimon, hold on.
Bruh. We just left. So...
Ayaka?
Something has come up, and I would like... But you ought not be nervous. This is not coming from the Yashiro Committee.
Individual request?
Correct. It concerns my mother. This may seem a little sudden, but in my view, a few days ago, I was sorting through some old... She wrote about all kinds of things, mostly of little consequence. But what drew my attention was...
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Never. And although my mother and father passed away many years ago, so... I am very curious. According to the notebook, their name is Tsubaki. This seems to have been someone very important to me.
Paimon thinks it sounds like a girl's name.
That's what I thought too.
So what do you want us to do? Do you need us to find her for you?
No. Her address is given in the notebook. We can head straight there. Please keep everything I have told you in strict confidence. The proper course of action would be to involve my brother and visit her together. But he is terribly busy at present, and on a more selfish note, exactly. That, and you are also a kind, well-mannered person with a genuine concern for other people.
You can count on us! We've done greeting gifts before, so we should be able to help. In terms of payment, just treat us to some delicious food, and we'll be more than happy.
Wonderful. In fact, I was hoping...
Oh, we don't mind. We don't mind at all.
Thank you kindly. Shall we head off then?
All right, sounds great.